Heisman Trophy winner Cam Newton is among the finalists for the Sullivan Award, which honors the nation's outstanding amateur athlete and is based on leadership, character, and sportsmanship. He's also gotten another honor, moving up to number 3 on Mel Kiper's latest draft board. Here's Mel's full top 10. Auburn defensive tackle Nick Fairley staying in the top spot, currently owned by the Panthers. Clemson defensive end Daquan Bowers has jumped 2 spots to number 2. You see Cam Newton at number 3 after Newton. Georgia wideout A.J. Green and Texas A&M linebacker Von Miller rounding out Mel's projected top 5. And ESPN NFL draft insider Mel Kiper Jr. joining us now on SportsCenter. Mel, why did Cam Newton jump from number 10 to number 3 in your latest mock draft?
When you talk to people in the NFL, you know, guys, your sources, your friends in the NFL, a lot of positive commentary coming my way. I think, Jay, one Cam Newton, talk about the buzz created by that workout for the media. It's not about that. It's about when they go back to the film, they go back to the tape, you got to like what you saw. This kid is the physical prototype for what you want in an NFL quarterback. He did it against the best in the business in the SEC at the college level, won all his games, led him to a national championship, brought him back in several games, dealt with all the distractions tremendously effectively. This is a kid that if the intangibles prove out between now and April 28th, I think it'd be a perfect destination for Cam Newton would be the Buffalo Bills, Jay. They have Ryan Fitzpatrick already solid at the quarterback position. They could bring Cam Newton along slowly, let him develop and evolve into an NFL quarterback, watch and learn from the sidelines, and certainly I think that would be a perfect spot. It would certainly generate a ton of interest for a Buffalo Bills team that hasn't been relevant for a while, dating back to when Marv Levy was there with Jim Kelly. So I think Cam Newton would excite the masses in Buffalo and give them hope for the not-too-distant future.
Okay, all that being said, in your opinion, who should be the first QB off the board? Should it be Cam Newton or Missouri's Blaine Gabbert?
Yeah, I like Gabbert, but I think it should be Cam Newton. I think number 1 overall pick, if intangibles weren't a concern, and obviously when you delve into that and you do your due diligence, if he shows that, hey, those things of the past off the field, they are what they are. They're in the past. I've matured. I get it. I know what it takes to be a consummate leader in the NFL. Gabbert, I looked at the system at Missouri. You know, that catch the ball, that deep shotgun and get it right to your immediate read, that initial target. I thought he bailed on the pocket somewhat. He should have hung longer in the pocket, let that second, third option evolve and develop into a possible option in the passing game. I like his size. I like his quick release and his arm strength. I like his mobility. So I do like Gabbert. I think he'd be perfect for Mike Shanahan and the Washington Redskins at pick number 10, maybe even Tennessee at pick number 8. But I think Cam Newton at number 3 overall to the Buffalo Bills, for me, would make a lot of sense. And as I said, for Gabbert, imagine going to Shanahan, a quarterback guru with that offense. Gabbert, I think, would be happy in the long run if, in fact, that's where he ended up. And Newton went 3. He went number 10.
Okay, Mel, Combine's coming up. Who's a guy who could jump up into the first round with a big performance at the Combine?
A lot of wide receivers we're talking about from the junior class. Obviously, A.J. Green, Julio Jones. We know they're going in the first round. John Baldwin, Pitt, Randall Cobb, Kentucky. But the guy that nobody's talking about enough, in my opinion, is Tandon Doss. Wide receiver out of Indiana, coming out as a junior. You know, he's in that 6'2", 6'3" range, about 200 pounds. Very productive, very consistent, very reliable. Good natural receiver, good hands. Certainly all-purpose yards with the kick return ability he'll provide you as well as a rookie. I think Tandon Doss, if he runs well at the Combine, works out well overall at the Combine and during his pro day, I think Tandon Doss could be a guy for New England late in the first round, for an Atlanta Falcon team late in the first round. I think he could push his way into that first round mix. At worst, Jay, be a second round pick who I think has a chance to be a very solid number 2 receiver in the NFL.
We will look out for that name. ESPN's Mel Kiper breaking down his latest mock draft.